Hello everyone, it's another episode of 10k replay with commentary, and today I bring you a comeback game. Today you will learn what are the two ways you can come back into the game, and I will talk about both of them and also present you one of these. As you can see, right now this game is not looking good, but eventually we will win it quite easily and fast. Enjoy! So for the start, let's talk about why this game is not looking good. Enemies have alchemists that is getting fat. The second thing is Ember is just running around the map killing everyone. We are not allowed to farm anywhere on the map basically, and where enemies are closing us into the base. So this Ember has pretty much a free game so far. They will kill us near the base right now, and the game at 15 minutes is not looking good. There are two ways you can come back into the game. The first one is split push. Split push is very good if enemies are not mobile heroes. So let's say you're losing the map, but enemies have heroes that are not mobile and they want to run together, then you can actually split push. But here they have Slaughter and they have Ember. Those are heroes that are very good against split pushing, so it's not possible. Because I would love to do that as a DP, right? DP is a very good hero when it comes to split push. I can push fast and I can be survivable, so I'm not like dying to one hero, but it's not possible. And the second hero is second way is to throw everything you can on a good fight, and this is basically what's gonna happen here. So Alchemist is getting cocky at this point. He's near tier 2, and this is a good fight for us if we bring 5 heroes, only because Slaughter is top. So at worst this is gonna be 4 versus 5, and we throw a duel. And I use my ultimate. There's no objective I can get here, but we need to get that kill. That's very important, guys. We get one kill. Slaughter is still top, as we can see on the map. We're gonna keep going here. We use coil. We get Ember. And this is very important for us. We are still in survival mode right now. It's not like we just came back into the game with one fight, right? The Alchemist died, but they still have advantage. Ember is going to have a golem soon by Alchemist, I believe. And this game is still far from being easy, right? So we win a fight, Alchemist respawns. So right now, what I need to play around is LC timing, right? LC blink, hopefully. So I will just do that and continue pushing waves aggressively, because I'm the one that can actually afford to die. Legion Commander is a hero that should not show herself on the waves if she has a blink. If she does, that means enemies are not afraid anymore, right? Because they know where the LC is. LC is not a mobile hero, and as long as LC is not showing on the waves, enemies have to be scared that they can get dueled. And as you can see, duel is a great comeback spell, because it allows you to focus one hero, just get that kill, get some snowball going on, and that way you can come back into the game. So right now I'm playing defensively, but I'm like the first one in line to get hit, right? Because I'm like the most survivable hero we have right now. If they go on anyone else, he just dies instantly. And here I get my siphons off. I survive a lot. I will die eventually, yes, but he gets slaughtered for that, just for my death. LC gets a duel on Veno, so that's 2 kills. And Ember's gonna die as well. So it's 3 for 3, and we're gonna take it every time. Morphling gets a kill, great. LC gets a duel, great. This is the best we can hope for, honestly. And this is because I'm standing on the front, tanking their gank, and if my team is ready to react, we can actually take a decent fight. And decent is the best we can hope for at this point. Because enemies are not stupid, they won't just run randomly like this Alchemist did before, right? Right now, he's kinda scared. He knows that he can lose this game. So I didn't have the ultimate here as well, so that's something that we cannot work with, sorry. And right now I have my ultimate. So I'm again strong, I'm standing on the front, I can farm those waves, and I see enemy smoke, right? So I'm like calling for the smoke. Enemy smoke, guys. They took the Invis rune. And I'm calling my team that they will be running at us. And for some reason, my CM is on the front, which is not the correct play. I should be on the front. She's just rewarding this, and it's stupid by her. But I press my ultimate as soon as I can. My team doesn't connect quickly enough, and this is the reason this fight is not gonna look great as of now. If my team connected instantly, I think it would be great fight to have here, because eventually we baited the CM, and with that we can actually take a fight, because they revealed their position. I have the ultimate, my team connects, and I don't die with exorcism. So this fight is kind of bad for us, but it's only because my teammates are not connecting quickly enough. I called for the smoke, right? I called that the Ember took the Invis rune. You could see it on the minimap, but they still didn't react fast enough. So that's unfortunate, but at least right now we have some resemblance of map control. It's not map control, but we can actually farm waves and not care about dying, right? I see Alchemist top right now. So my LC TP is there, and I would like to, you know, continue farming, but I know that I have to make something happen. So I smoke with my LC. My CM comes after checking there's a ward, and we're running at Alchemist. We would love to get Alchemist kill. At this point, I believe my LC has a blade maul, so the kill is possible, right? So we want to pick up the Alchemist, and we know that he's farming triangle most likely, as we could see him going back. And here we go here. And this moment is very interesting. I get vision down. We can see the Alchemist is on the left side. So if we take a fight here, Slardar is on the bot, it's gonna be on our terms. We're gonna have advantage, right? And this is exactly what's happening here. So we know that the Alchemist went here. So because of this, we know that if we take a fight here, it's gonna be 4 versus 3. And again, numbers advantage. This is very important. If you are losing the game, you cannot take fair fights. And this is not a fair fight. And just like that, we kill 3 heroes, Slardar TPs dies as well, Alchemist TPs dies as well, we high-five each other, and at this point, the game is slowly becoming playable. Let's call it this way. Slardar gets the Aghanim as well, which I think is a mistake by the Alchemist. And right now, we're allowed to push tier 1 mid, and this is becoming a comeback already. We took a fight, we killed 5 heroes, and this is because we smoked for the Alchemist, and Alchemist kill wasn't possible, but what was possible is just like making sure Alchemist is not going to be in the fight. Slardar is bot versus Morphling, they showed up together, so we're taking a fight with LC duel that the most heroes that you can have instantly is 3. And we push, we press another duel. He had the status resistance, so he's gonna run away, but Veno comes to help, and Veno dies. And again, we're abusing duel as much as we can. I don't hesitate with my ultimate. I cannot hesitate and just hold it for the objectives, which I would love to, but right now we're not in position like that. And as we have mobile hero like Pac, we are allowed to catch more heroes. I believe Slardar dies here. Naturally I want to go to the top lane anyways because there's a tower, right? So I can push this tower. Alchemist comes here. I think nothing good is gonna happen here anymore, as my ultimate is running out. Morphling cleans up somehow, and right now my Morphling is becoming happy player, as he was down below like Ember and Alchemist, and right now he's ahead of them, right? So nothing happens here, but this is map control fight. We get some kills, and this is becoming very good game for us at this point. And we are running at them, we are not stopping, right? Because we have the tools to actually kill them right now. LC stop showing on the wave, I think it's a mistake at this point. It should be kind of different. As I said, LC shouldn't show on the waves, right? So right now, we got some kills. I don't have the ultimate, so I'm not strong, so I'm calling for Torment. Why? Because Roshan is not possible with our lineup right now, if I don't have the ultimate. Because right now, the game is like even, but keep in mind, it's only even. Like, every fight that we take needs to be good for us, otherwise we're gonna still lose it. We're not in position that we can take a fight just randomly and just win it, right? So I'm setting up for Tormentor, my team is fighting top. I'm like, guys, this is not a good fight, we don't see anyone Bot lane is pushed in, nobody is there, so I'm assuming they can have 5 heroes top. And because of this, we're not gonna fight though, because we're not taking a fair fights, right? Remember that. If it's 5 versus 5, there's a huge chance we actually lose it, and all the comeback that we got so far is lost. So we go for Tormentor, and after that I have my ultimate. So right now I'm strong again. I'm basically another hero if I have my ultimate. And that's why I want to smoke with my LC. And I'm like, bro, let's take any pick off we can, because at this point I believe we can kill any hero. I get vision, we see Slardar, I ping Slardar, but he uses his stun. That means he has status resistance, so it's not as easy to kill him because the duel will last like 3 seconds. And like, okay, I'm gonna connect deeper. We see him here, I ping him again. And we're fine with any pick off. And if he doesn't have the status resistance, we are allowed to just use spells like this. Nice. And again, I'm not hesitating. I'm not in position to hesitate with my ultimate. I'm using it every time, especially as I'm near objectives right now, right? And right now my team, after we won a fight, decides that they want to go back farming for some reason. This is a huge mistake that will happen in your games as well. So, I'm kinda committing for the tower and getting half HP of it, but I see no enemies right now, and I know that if they jump on me, I will just die. So I'm not like hardcore committing, I'm just asking my team for help. I'm scanning myself if I can keep pressing with my ultimate. But it's getting funky, my ultimate is running out, so I'm like, okay, I'm going back. So I took almost full tower by myself as support, right? Alone, just keep that in mind. I wasn't... If my team was there, you just take the tower. It's quite easy. So right now I'm showing... I'm the bait, right? As you could see before, I'm not easily dying, and I have mech at this point. So it's even easier for me to show up on the mid wave. And if you want to get a smoke going on with hero like LC, right? It's really important to show heroes on waves. Because if nobody is showing on the waves, that means enemies are like, okay, they are up to something, they are smoking. If they see this DP showing on the mid lane, they are like, okay, I don't know what they are doing, but they are not smoking as 5, so I can play like kinda risky, right? And because of this, we get a pick off on the mid lane. In the jungle, we get the bottom tower, and now we are allowed to go for rush. And right now we can go for rush because at this point, Morphling is strong enough to hit Roshan even if I don't have the ultimate. And for my item build, I was talking about it. I'm basically building not to die. Greaves allow me to get out of the Venos ultimate, Venos spells, and then Ember's chains. So I'm basically building myself to not die, as I'm pretty much the hero that has to go in first. Morphling doesn't want to do it. I'll see if she gets a duel, great, but usually what's gonna happen is if Elsie goes in first, let's speed it up a bit. If Elsie goes in first, that means the fight can be kinda tricky. Unless she gets a pick off instantly. Let's put it this way. She wants to go into enemies when there's like enemies showing, right? Switching back to me. And I have to play this hero right now because Elsie is offlaner, but he's playing that way. Pac cannot go in first if he's allowed to get stunned. And Morphling also prefers to go when the fight is already happening, right? Unless we can burst. So right now, we're after the comeback basically. We are ahead, so it's up to us to control the map. As I said before, you cannot control 3 lanes, especially versus those heroes, so controlling 2 is fine. Right here we are controlling bot and mid. Mid is basically always the lane that you want to control, because it's the closest to the base and also allows you to control the other lanes. And as we took the bot tower, my hope is that we can actually go to the top lane, control the top lane, and control the mid lane. I'm still hanging around as I have my ultimate, so maybe there's a decent fight on the mid lane. Somehow my pack catches someone and I press my ultimate. But my LC stop, so that means we are going for the top towers. Tier 1, Tier 2, and then the base. We are naturally connecting to the top lane because there's an XP shrine. That's hopefully what's gonna happen, but my pack doesn't check it. We take tower. And right now this game is under our control, right? Enemies cannot just take a fight versus us, as they don't really have heroes for that. They have heroes to dominate the map early with the gold advantage, but considering part of this game that it's 30 minutes and we are playing together, it's very hard for them to get a pick. Basically, the hero that is going to show up right now is the DP, which is a support that is very tanky, and the Morphling that has Aegis. So it's very hard for the enemies to take a decent fight at this point. If we understand that those are two heroes we should show. Press my ultimate. Keep in mind that if there's a Rubik, you need to use another spell after using the ultimate, or you're playing against DP. So yeah, we're pushing this tower. I'm allowed to show up here because I'm really hard to kill. My CM is very risky on the front, but she's playing like this, so what can you do? And we're just pushing the tower slowly with the Aegis, right? Nothing crazy is happening here. Nobody is committing. Like, look at the LCN pack. They don't fucking care. They don't want to hit buildings, right? They are sitting behind, waiting for enemies to jump. And if they don't jump, well, we just get the Raxes like this. Look. So right now, there's no hero that enemies can go for. And we get the Raxes, no committing, no diving, guys. Go back. Nothing to gain here. Let's go back. Let's control this area, push out mid. Top lane is getting pushed out anyway, so it's time for us to control mid and bot, hopefully, right? We still have that good ward that allows us to take a great fight, hopefully. So my else is committing, coming, come in. We find Alchemist. I silence him. We get a duel on Alchemist, and just like that, because we have vision in the right area, we get the Alchemist kill. And I don't have the ultimate, but again, we have Aegis, so we can basically push another tower. Again, nothing crazy, guys. Don't have duel, we just stay behind, Morphling and DP, and we're pushing. CM is going back, Pac is seeing a chance because there's Alchemist missing, goes in. But again, the formation is quite clear. Right now, Alchemist is dead, so it's kind of like my allies are allowed to play aggressively, but formation is clear. As soon as the Alchemist is up, all the heroes need to stay back. Only me and Morphling, right? As soon as I have ultimate, I use it. My LCC is a Morphling. A Rubik jumps in, gets a kill. Great. I'm allowed to play aggressively here because I have lots of healing. This hero is amazing, by the way. It's a support that is getting harassed by two heroes, of course, and is not dying, right? We're keeping the push. I'm gonna die here, but it's fine because we're gonna win the fight. And just like this, I believe the game is going to be over really soon. So, this is the combo. So for the comeback, you need to keep in mind two things. If enemies are mobile, you cannot split push, then you have to take fights that are not fair. If they are fair fights, you're not gonna win them. Unless you have heroes like, let's say, Tidehunter. Then maybe, yes. If you don't, and enemies are not mobile, you need to take a decent fight, at least decent, and you are sure that you're gonna have more numbers. And this is the only way you can come back into the game. It's not like there's a magical formula, right? They will be controlling the map, as you could see. The Ember was killing us right here, right? So we had to take a chance and take this fight as Slather was here. This allowed us to win first fight. Then there's gonna be a second fight. Good smokes, guys. Continue playing like this. And suddenly, at 15 minutes, this game seemed to be very hard. 32 minutes, guys, we're winning this game. So, that's it for today, guys. If you wanna see more videos of comeback, let me know in the comments. If there's any replays you would like to see covered, also let me know. I have a special guide for you coming in next week and some tier lists as well. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, see you